Hey guys, this is Kristina Delgado, and I wanted to film a video early on in this group that really digs into the mindset of a leader. Because at the end of the day, we all know in this group what it takes to go diamond. We need 8 active coaches. 2 of those coaches need to be emerald, 1 on each leg, right? We all know and we've all read the FAQs to understand how you can get a piece of that big old pot that we have, right? We all know those things. But do you really know what it takes to be a leader? Do you really know what it really means to hit diamond and then continue advancing your business and what that means for you? What that looks like on a daily basis from the mindset of someone that is completely invested in their business far more than just hitting one goal, right? Because diamond is just a goal. And I'll tell you that the day you go diamond, you're going to feel on top of the world. But the next day, that excitement kind of goes away, right? Because you've hit a goal, and the next day it's like, okay, what's next? And I will tell you, based on 5 years of experience, that many times coaches feel like they've conquered the universe by hitting diamond and then completely fall off track because they haven't really dug into the mindset of what a leader is in terms of being a Beachbody coach. So what does that look like? When you ask me, Kristina, what is it that you did to get past diamond and to create a multi-6-figure income, 15-star diamond organization? What is it that you did and how can you teach me to do that? I will tell you that it's all in the mindset and the daily activities. And we're going to talk about the daily activities. We're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about the tips on inviting and recruiting and the mindset of recruiting and creating a recruiting culture in your team. All of that will be covered in this group. But what does leadership look like to a Beachbody coach? What is it that you need to do on a daily basis to watch your business go from where you are right now to diamond and beyond? Because we all need to get beyond. You don't want to get stuck. So I call it the 50-50 split. And I talked about this at Summit. If you were there and you went to the How to Be a Top Performing Leader seminar, you heard this, maybe from me, maybe from somebody else. I like to refer to the 50-50 split because it's an easy concept to grasp. What does that mean? Well, let me just give you a little bit of backstory. I've seen it happen over and over where someone hits the goal of diamond, they're excited, and the next day they go into management mode. There's 8 people, right? You have 8 people, and you just got to keep them active. Keep them active, nobody drop. Okay, I'm diamond, okay, cool. Yeah, but I'm still making $18 a week in cycle bonus, and that's not growing. What happens is you've gone into management mode. You have forgotten 50% of the equation of your business. So let's start with the first and most important equation of your business, and that's you. What do you need to do to continue from diamond and beyond to create a successful business, to create a 50,000, 100,000 and beyond business, a multi-star diamond business? It all begins with you and how you treat your business on a daily basis. What do I mean by that? The number one focus for you has got to be your personal development. You have to focus on developing your mind and feeding your mind with what you need. So many coaches that have been in the business 1, 2, 3 years, when I ask them, what are you reading? They're like, The Compound Effect or The Slight Edge. Move on from that. Let's go. If you feel like you lack vision, leadership, confidence, whatever, pick up a book that feeds your mind in those areas you feel you're lacking. That's number 1. Number 2, make Success Club really non-negotiable. This is like a pain point for me because so many coaches say what I say. They repeat what I say because since I've done it, I'm a Success Club 10 legend. I've developed a successful business in my eyes. I think it's a successful business. And I always say, Success Club is non-negotiable. Well, it is for me. It truly is for me. I will not go a month without hitting Success Club 10. I won't. There's no way. I treat my business like a multi-million-dollar business that it is. I treat it like if I'm the CEO, that the buck stops with me. I treat it like that every day. And I hear it. Success Club is non-negotiable. And then they have Success Club 0 at the end of the month. It's gotta be real. Success Club, that goal has to be real for you. You have to invite more. If you're a leader, if you want to progress from diamond to beyond, it has to be a real goal, not I'm just gonna say it because it sounds pretty. No, make it real. Number 1, hands down. Number 2, you have to recruit. You don't get to diamond and stop. You don't recruit 8 people, mostly family members. Hey, I just got to diamond, great, and then boom, stop. Because guess what? Those $18 cycle bonuses aren't going to continue to grow. You have to add coaches to your team on a monthly basis. Recruiting has to be non-negotiable. 3 to 5 coaches a month. I asked top leaders, I said, what are your incomes? Success Club Legends, Success Club All-Stars. They said, I recruit 3 to 5 coaches a month, and Success Club 10 for me is non-negotiable, and I hit a 6-figure income in 2 to 3 years. That was the average of what they were telling me. That blew my mind, because while it was true in my business, it solidified the fact that that's true in all their businesses too. Success Club has got to be a real goal. Recruiting has to be a real priority, and getting past the initial 8 coaches. And always remember, people will come and go. Let's be realistic here. The first 2 coaches I ever sponsored quit. I unfortunately have had coaches quit, and you will too. So get over it. Right now, get over it. It's going to happen. The point is that you're continuously blessing people with this opportunity. And that's the mindset that you have to have. That this opportunity, don't be shy. Don't feel like you're embarrassed to share it. Why? Because it's a blessing, and you are just doing someone else a favor by introducing them to Beachbody. Always think about it that way. Never hesitate. Invite all the time to the business opportunity. And the last thing is focus on you, on your fitness, on your transformation, on your story. Your story is the number 1 and most important tool that you have to share this opportunity. So stop ignoring the fact that you have to work out, you have to drink your Shakeology, and you have to focus on you, on your family, your fun, your faith. All these things are important to you because that's what's going to keep you grounded and relatable in this opportunity. So that's the first most important part of your business. It's your business. It's the 50% that focuses on you, on recruiting, on Success Club, on your personal development, and on you, your family, and everything that's important to you in your life. So what's the other 50%? The other 50% is your team. Whether it's 1 person or 5,000 or 10,000 people, the 50% of your business at least should be focused on helping develop a team. That means developing a vision for your team. Do you know where you want your team to be a year from now? Have you thought of that? If you don't know where you're going, there's really no way of getting there, right? Develop this vision for what you see your Beachbody business looking like a year from now, 5 years from now. How many people do you want on your team? That's going to keep you working every day to help developing people in your organization. So what do I mean? What are you supposed to be doing for your team? Number 1, hosting Coach Basics trainings, whether you do, the Beachbody Coach Basics, or you customize your own training. Maybe your upline has one that you use. You host your own training. Stop relying on other people to do it for you. I take this very seriously. If I sponsor someone into the business, I need them to know that I am going to help them be successful. Even if I have to fake it. If maybe you're a new coach and you're saying, well, I don't know what she's talking about. Well, you learn, because you have to develop this as a true business. So learn how to do a get started right call. Learn how to treat this like a business, where when you bless someone with this opportunity, you know how to have that first conversation with them on goal setting and their why and the back office and how you get through the back office and all those things. You have to do that. Number 2, start practicing being on the phone and talking to your team, hosting a team call, whether it's just with one other person or your 8 coaches. Have team calls, set topics, invite guests, have your coaches share their stories on their call. That's going to help empower your team, whether it's 1 or 50, like I said. Number 3, recognition. One of the human basic needs that we have, besides eating and drinking water and having shelter and clothes, is that we feel recognized, that we feel appreciated. So if you have coaches in your team, are you recognizing, the fact that they earned a Success Club point last month? Are you recognizing that they did a great post on social media? Maybe you need to share that with your coaches, with your team. Are they very active in a challenge group? Are you recognizing that? There's so much that you can do in terms of recognition, and it has to be a priority because it really is what drives activity. Like, I know I'm very big into recognition and knowing that, I get to walk on stage at Summit, or I get to wear that, banner with all my accolades on it, or I get a jacket or a bracelet. I'm very big into that. Drives me. So tap in to what motivates your team in terms of recognition. Are you hosting business opportunity calls, or at least directing people to a business opportunity call that drives a recruiting culture on your team? These are the things that leadership does, that leaders do in terms of their Beachbody businesses. And you see, it's not hard. It's not this concept that is only allowed of certain people, No, you can do it too. It's not that difficult. So in closing, there's a few aspects to this business that you need to focus on. You need to focus on you, which is your business, your recruiting, your Success Club, your challenge groups, your personal development, and your own fitness transformation story. That has to be at least 50% of the time. The other 50% is dedicated to growing your leadership skills in terms of your team and your organization. Are you hosting sneak peeks? Are you hosting opportunity calls? Are you leading team calls? Are you leading Coach Basics training or customized training for your team? Are you doing those things? I will tell you, and I can take this to the bank. When people perceive you as a leader, and that doesn't necessarily mean it has a title of diamond or star diamond or whatnot. When people perceive you as a leader in this business, they're going to be attracted to you. You're going to start attracting people. So if you're posting, hosting a team call tonight, people are like, she or he must be really serious about that. Sometimes I'll share a post about, business opportunity call that I'm doing. And, it's great when I see my coaches take part of it and then put their own picture on it and say, my team is hosting this, instead of just sharing my picture. Because what does that do? It makes me look awesome, right? Doesn't make my coach look awesome. They need to do it themselves. You need to do it yourself. You need to start practicing the leadership things that we do. I never was good at team calls or presenting at Super Saturday, but I practiced and I practiced and I practiced and I practiced until I started being perceived as a leader. This is my invitation to you to get going, to do it, because you can. It is not hard to be a leader as a Beachbody coach. It's not. We do trainings, we host calls, we have fun, we go to events. It's not hard. So step out of your comfort zone and get to work. But don't forget that one of the most important things that you need to do to continue developing a diamond organization is to keep focused on your personal business. It's the 50-50 split. All right, guys, that's it for now. It's probably a very long-winded video, but I felt it was an important message to get out now, that as you grow in this team, as you grow in this group, that as you grow as a coach, that you don't stay in management mode, that you're always pushing the envelope in terms of helping people and earning Success Club, that you're presenting this business opportunity every single day, and that you're bringing in at least 3 to 5 new coaches a month, you can do it. I know you can. So let's get to work right now. All right, guys, talk to you later.